Several areas in northern Cebu were affected by Tropical Storm Urduja. In Donbantayan, the town evacuated 4,126 families in 20 barangays to safer places because of floods and landslides. Mayor Vicente Lute told Sunstar Cebu that 3,725 families were accommodated by families with sturdy houses, while the other 401 were brought to gyms, barangay halls and schools. Lute confirmed that a portion of a provincial road in Sitio Anapag in Barangay Tinabdan was washed away by floods, and is temporarily impassable to vehicles. The town's Disaster Risk Reduction Management Office distributed relief assistance to people affected by the weather disturbance. On the other hand, Baltazar Tribunalo Jr., Chief of the Provincial Disaster Risk Reduction Management Office, PDRRMO, said that he is coordinating with Lute to help the affected families. He said the adjacent town of Medellin also had to evacuate some residents because of floods. The 42 tourists, who were stranded at the port of Hagnea, San Remigio, were accommodated by local officials. Aborted travel. He said that more than 100 people were also stranded in Malapascua Island. The Coast Guard, CG, Cebu station reported hundreds of stranded passengers as it cancelled trips. Commander Jerome Caobyab, CG Cebu chief, said the affected vessels were bound for Negros Occidental, Leyte, Bohol, Masbate, Siquijor, and Manila. As of 8 a.m. yesterday, about 150 passengers bound for Lapu-Lapu City were stranded in Olango Island. Passengers were also stranded in some wharves in the cities of Lapu-Lapu and Mandaue. The Cebu Port Authority Harbor Control Center, in a press statement to Sunstar Cebu, said vessels cannot leave the ports unless the Weather Bureau lifts the storm signal. Lapu-Lapu City CDRRM officer Andy Biramay said they constantly monitored and visited flood-prone areas and wharves, including Boat Wharf in Barangay Punta Engano, Angasil Wharf in Barangay Mactan and Barangays Maribago and Marigondon. Some persons who were stranded decided to go home, while others stayed hoping they could catch a ride, Biramay said in Cebuano. Most of the passengers were Olango bound. Biramay did not get the total number of affected passengers since many had left when informed about the gale warning. In Mandaue City, CDRRM officer Felix Suco Jr. said a few Bohol-bound passengers returned to their homes. Suco said that the city's command center will continue to be on red alert until Tropical Storm Urduja leaves the Philippine area of responsibility. He said that all the center's personnel were on duty. So far, here in Mandaue, the water level of rivers was normal. There were no flooded areas, Suco said in Cebuano. Sea travel was not the only one affected by the weather disturbance. At the Mactan Cebu International Airport, flights bound for Surigao, Tacloban City, Siargao Island, Ormoc City, Calbayad City and Legazpi City were cancelled. On the alert aside from cancelled trips, Urduja also damaged crops and felled several trees in some mountain barangays in Cebu City. Nagil Benicia, head of the Cebu City Disaster Risk Reduction Management Office, CCDRRMO, said a field of sweet corn along the road in Barangay Adlon was destroyed by yesterday's downpour and winds.